Yeah, where that one pump is at, that's called the PO event. That was active from January 3rd, 1983, all the way out till the end of April of 2018. It used to be the highlight of our tour.
From the waters around it.
And you may see a whole bunch of scientific instrumentation out over here. They we call tilt meters. The ground swells up, they can measure that swell back over here. They have a bunch of thermal imaging cameras. We get to fly night vision goggles out here in 2006, part of our medevac mission, because back then it was the military's responsibility to do search and rescue out here in Volcanoes National Park. Yeah, since 1990, they've had over 22 people get killed out here in some form or fashion. Yeah, back in the mid-90s, there was a group of Japanese tourists that fell into a lava tube that collapsed underneath them. Then right before we had the eruption over the Lonnie Estates, there was a tour guide that was out over here about 5 o'clock in the morning. That hydrogen sulfide gas came down the hill back over here towards the ocean. And that got him. The other two people he was guiding made a run for it and was able to survive. And we'll do the same thing. We'll stay upwind of all this hydrogen sulfide gas out here. Yeah, we counted about 100 people out here one night, out there trying to find the different breakout flows. And we'll stay here at about 4,000 feet or so. We'll dip it down the right and out to the left there for us. And the lava's about 70 feet thick from where the rainforest used to be. They can see all the way down the line, all those different craters out there, so it's happened out here before. Yeah, all those dead trees where it's kind of some yellow discoloration out there, those are ferns that are still growing out there. Yeah, the ferns can pull the water out of the air and they can tolerate the high levels of sulfur dioxide over here. Yeah, let's just stay on the east side. Yeah, I've only seen one person hike up this high. It was a little paper mask like in the Ace Hardware. It's not going to help you out. Yeah, using the scientists come over here. They got their gas masks either on or ready to go. They're wearing these orange jumpsuits. I got a little bit of steam coming up. Yeah, before April of 2018, the lava lake was right up at the top over here, just kind of simmering like a pot of chili. This blew itself out. It had a whole bunch of pink ash come out of the top of this thing. Yeah, we'll kind of slow down here a little bit. I'll dip it down the right and out to the left there for us. Yeah, the crater now is about 700 feet deep now. Yeah, in April of 2018, just kind of oozed out the sides on the back on the west-hand side up over there. Yep, we'll zip it around the left-hand side there for us. Yeah, if you get on the back side, it just smells really bad. That's all about longevity, because if you do this for 20 years and you get on the back side of that stuff, you're breathing it in every day. Okay, so there's big giant lava tubes out here. And we'll switch back to the left-hand side, and after this we'll head down Lonnie Estates. Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen, if that lava lake's ever going to come back. It could be tomorrow, it could be several 100,000 years. But once we start getting all those background earthquakes, it'll be the key that's going to start. Yeah, we'll zip around the right-hand time one more time. We'll head down to Lonnie Estates. Yeah, it's pretty much go direct back up over here. Yeah, the old town of Kanapala's out in the distance out there. There's a bunch of people live in car containers and school buses out there. Yeah, living in a car container is pretty smart, because the earthquake's not going to knock it down, hurricane's not going to blow it over. Yeah, if you leave for the day, just put a big giant padlock on there. Yeah, unfortunately we had a lot of looting going on during the eruption time over here, because the government got pretty much tapped out. We had a flood about a month before we had the eruption back up over here, so all the National Guard troops were just deployed up to Kauai, including all the helicopters up there. But unfortunately, a lot of methamphetamine cookers moved into these abandoned homes over here too as well, so got a lot of those guys over here. Yeah, we'll head down this intersection, make a nice left-hand turn along the shoreline. There's a guy over here in the town of Kanapala. He put up he's living in a fishing boat. He cut the top of the fishing boat off, took a recreational vehicle like a Winnebago, cut that in half, and put the top of the Winnebago on top of the boat, so it makes it look like an arc out over here. Head down along the shoreline up over here. I can start to see the steam come out of the ground here about 15 miles away from where we were originally at. Yeah, that road out the right-hand side, that got covered up in July of 2016. They're working 24 hours a day in order to get that open back there. Because they're worried about this route getting cut off on the west-hand side. Yeah, there's a political group that's trying to get all the tour helicopters ran off the island. They live back over here. Well, it's pretty much the whole entire island, but if we go over here along the shoreline, they'll leave us alone, so. And you can drive out to this brand new Black Sand Beach we're going to go look at. Take Highway 130, which is an asphalt road that goes down to Highway 137, which is also an asphalt road. Only becomes a dirt road over across one of the top of the lava fields out there.
Now I think it's time that we decide. Love is our friends, and we would be fools not to follow what our hearts suggest. So think it over and let me know, girl, 'cause you and I.
Yeah, we'll beach out over here. Yeah, a lot of people would blame the eruption on the geothermal power plant over here. There is no scientific evidence for it. One of our state senators, his theory is because we've been injecting our fracking fluid into the ground for the past 30 years back over here, it's created a soft spot in the crust down there. Yeah, it's probably about 4 or 5 different buses down there people are living in.
Keep my hands away from holding yours. Your eyes like gravity keep pulling me close inside of your world. I think it's time together we find a life of our own. Together it's hard when it's tight. Decades we're alone, so thank you.
We'll beach out over here and start making our left-hand turn.
'Cause you and I,
And we'll head down to where that big black area is down there. That's where all the brand new lava is from 2018.
3 words, just one could sum us up.
It works its way out of Fisher 8, which we'll see here in just a little bit.
We touch,
All the way down to the shoreline out there and destroyed over the 706 homes.
easier is us. Oh, easier is us. Straight to the point, straight to the heart.
Thanks to these different bumps out over here from the different fishes we've had through the years. And that one that kind of looks like a croissant sticking up out of the ground out there, that's from 1955. So it's happened out here before.
Need 3 words, just one. One can sum us up. You and I, easier is us. Don't need 3 words, just one could sum us up. We're a couple, a pair. It's apparent when we touch you and I. Be easier is us.
Yeah, this time we went 37 out the left-hand side. Like I said, it's a really neat place to go down to. Kind of reminds you of Gilligan's Island. Got a bunch of tree arches that go over the top of the roads out over there. And we head over to this brand new black sand beach that's over here. It's called Pohiki. And what caused it over here is we had a bunch of what they call lava bergs going into the ocean down there. As the lava cooled down fairly quickly, they pop a bunch of air bubbles into it. Yeah, if you take a handful of croutons and you crush them up, the same thing happened up over here. All that pumice washed up into the shoreline. And we produced a brand new black sand beach out there. And they got some thermally heated ponds back over here too as well. Even though the lava's not orange anymore, it's still fairly warm underneath the ground back up over here. But the problem is the ocean can't interact with those to flush those out, so the county health department put a couple of signs that says, hey, if you've got cooties, don't come in here. If you're immunocompromised, don't want you swimming down those ponds down there. Put my hand in the water, it's really warm, but it's kind of sticky feeling.
Some stories are magical, meant to be sung. Songs from the mouth of the river when the world was young. And all of these spirit voices rule the night. By moon, we walk to the brew hall.
I can still kind of that milky green water out here. That's going to be hydrochloric acid and sulfuric acid. They had a lot of dead fish and lobsters up along the shoreline back over here during the eruption time. It also produced a lot of life over here too as well, because the lava hits the ocean down there. It produces what they call phosphates. The phosphates are the food for the phytoplankton. The phytoplankton are eaten by the zooplankton, and the zooplankton are eaten by the fish.
¿Te sientes mal, Victoria? Escupe. ¿Ok? Escupes en esta bolsita, ¿ok?
And in fact, NASA has a satellite image where all that phytoplankton went all the way up around the Big Island up into Maui up there.
On the cabin wall, and all of these spirit voices. Sing rain water, sea water, river water, holy water, at this child of mercy, give the heaven's only daughter. All of these spirit voices rule.
Yeah, between the two lava fields, this could be that brand new black sand beach.
My hands will know.
It's okay, amor. Mamá ya escupió. It's okay.
I drank a cup of vermouth.
Yeah, you see the geothermal power plants come from a hill up there, and the 1955 eruptions back on the left as well.
Heard the jungle breathing in the bamboo. Saudações, dá licença momento, eu te lembro que amanhã será tudo, será nada de bem de coração. Será breve ou será grande.
¿Cuánto manca, Max?
There's a bunch of people out here today. They had some people out here surfing about 2 hours ago.
Será grande, se esmera coração.
Uno.
Confia na força do amanhã.
Yeah, we'll start slowing down up over here. I'll put it out the left-hand side, then out to the right. Yeah, there's a white house down here that's kind of by one of those thermal heated ponds down there. Said that Pele spare that's owned by a native Hawaiian family.
Ok, tú no escupes en la bolsa, te riegas toda la camisa y el pantalón, ok. Debes dejar que mamá te ayude.
The spider assumes the rhythm of its cold and
There's a little bit of controversy out in this area. They say it wasn't Pele that caused this eruption. It's actually their male god of fire. They say it's more characteristics about how he would erupt and display himself. So based on all the devastation and destruction over here,